Okay. So I want to welcome everyone for coming today virtually. We are so excited that we got as much as a response as we did from our students because we really love to acknowledge our students who are going above and beyond in terms of academic success. With adult students, they have so much on their plate, from working to family care to everyday life. So the fact that they're excelling in school shows that they are dedicated student, and we want to acknowledge their accomplishments. So even though we have to do this virtually, it really doesn't take away from the excitement and celebration of the success that you, our students, have achieved this year. From work to home life and then to school, you've managed to not only stay on task, but to be in the top academically of all of the over 2,000 adult students that we have enrolled at NKU. So those that are being recognized today are in the top 20% of our adult students at NKU academically. And for you students, I want you all to know that you're not just having a positive effect on your life or your family members' lives or your children who are looking up to you, but on the lives of people that you don't even know. We use your stories, of course, with your permission, to share with the NKU region and community what can be done. You have shown other people that they can too get their college degree and be successful, which then leads to higher achievement in life and setting a good example for families. So ALPS, myself, and ALPS staff and NKU faculty and staff are here today to share in this celebration with you. We want you to spread your achievements all over the place. We don't want you to hold this in for yourself. And it looks like, Sarah, we're having some technical difficulties. I'm gonna keep talking though. Just listen at this point. So during this banquet, I'm just asking you all to take a picture of yourself as we acknowledge you, or have someone in your household take a picture, because we want to be able to share this moment for you with our NKU community in our region to show that you can do this, you are capable, and we want to share the path that you have set for adult learners just like yourself. Before we get started, I'd like to recognize Sarah Conwell and Kim McCoy, who are the advisors and coordinators that are dedicated to your success at NKU. Without their hard work and student-focused attitude, ALPS would not be able to exist as it does now. Their work speaks for itself, today being another one of those examples. Thank you, Sarah and Kim, my team, my squad, for putting the success of adult learners at NKU as your top priority. In addition, we have members of the Academic Affairs Council and the Adult Learner Advisory Board here with us today to congratulate you for your notable achievements. The work that these two groups have done around access completion and career and community engagement for post-traditional students are a testament to the focus that NKU has put on meeting the needs of students just like you. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you our Vice Provost for Undergraduate Academic Affairs, Dr. Andy Durajaye. From the start, Dr. Durajaye has supported the effort to increase access for adult students at NKU. He brings your voice to the decision-making table so the adult student experience is not forgotten. Thank you, Dr. Durajaye, for your continuous support.
Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. Just to echo Amy's statements, I want you all to know that from NKU, from NKU's administration, from the faculty and staff, we are so excited and so happy for the accomplishments that you all have achieved at this point. We know that meeting virtually has not been ideal, and we would love to be together in a space where we could celebrate each other, but in these trying times, we have to find ways to get around the obstacles, to get around the barriers, to get around the different challenges that present themselves. And it's kind of analogous to our experience in higher education. There's going to be challenges, there's going to be obstacles, there's going to be barriers, there's going to be things that happen that we don't expect, but finding ways to effectively get through them and be successful is what you've done and what we have to continue to do. You know, when I think about what you've done, I think about two things. I think about the success, you know, graduating, being some of the top individuals from a GPA standpoint of all adult students across campus, but also the sacrifices you've made. We all know that this COVID-19 pandemic has impacted a number of individuals in a number of different ways. Many of you have been working on the front lines. Many of you are working jobs that are essential, where you have to go to work every day to serve other individuals. Maybe some of you have been impacted by losing jobs or not having access to work. And so we know that there are a number of sacrifices you've all had to make, and being able to make those sacrifices and still be successful in your coursework offers congratulations as well. You know, one of the challenges that we've seen as we've transitioned to our remote learning, and remote learning has been difficult for some. You know, it wasn't what people initially thought they were doing, but to be able to transition and transition effectively and ultimately be successful is a testament to your hard work, your perseverance, and your ability to adapt going forward. As we think about what our new normal is, your experience as adult students, managing jobs, managing family, managing a number of obligations is going to be integral to our decision-making process. Because as we think about how our life and how the landscape of higher education is going to change, we've got to tap into the insights of those individuals who understand change on a daily basis. Those individuals who know how to be adaptable, who know how to be nimble and know how to be fluid based on their life experiences. And that's the experience of our adult students. So not to prolong it or move on any further, I want to say thank you and congratulations again. You all have done a phenomenal job. Keep up the good work. Keep continuing being ambassadors, not only for adult students, but for adult students at NKU. We want to make sure that we are your support structure. We all love you. We all want to see you be successful. We want you to lean on us if there's anything we can do to help you in these trying times and going forward. Because when you're successful, we're successful. And when you show what NKU can do, it makes us proud and gives us energy to keep on doing what we're doing and keep this alive. So thank you again. Congratulations. And I'm going to turn it over to Sarah Conwell to keep us moving. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Durajaye. Welcome, everyone. To go ahead and kind of get everything started off, we're going to go ahead and talk about our ALPS Student of the Year, which this year is Brandon Wheeler. Brandon is an electronics engineering technology major, and he currently has a GPA of 3.7. He was nominated by Axel Brandt, who's on the virtual banquet with us today. So Axel, thanks for participating with us. Just a couple of quotes that we wanted to pull from Axel's nomination for Brandon. Clearly Axel thinks that Brandon, is an example of taking ownership in learning and helped push the class toward a deeper understanding of the course material. And he embodies the spirit of an academic in deeply pursuing specific areas of interest, some of which are newly uncovered after exploring topics that arose as part of endeavors and conversations with students and faculty at NKU. So Brandon is the epitome of an adult learner, in classes, taking classes on campus, taking classes online. You bring a different perspective, a real world life experience, perspective to everything that you're learning, and you're able to take that back and adapt it into your daily lives right then and there. It's not something that you have to wait to try to find the moment to make that applicable. So Brandon is actually already doing this. Brandon could not be on the call with us today, but he did issue a statement that he asked me to read on his behalf. So I'll go ahead and do that. To the staff of Adult Learner Programs and Services, thank you for this award, and thank you to Dr. Brandt for nominating me. It truly is heartening to have my efforts recognized, but by the same token, completely shocking. I never felt like I was doing anything noteworthy. However, this award has given me pause, taking a moment to realize the sacrifices and frustrations that not only I, but every adult learner make that can be difficult to recognize from the inside. I've spent the last few years working odd hours, falling asleep with my laptop, and driving my partner insane, trying to better myself, finding frustration more often than not because the world is not built for students like me. However, through those struggles, I have found opportunities to grow, opportunities to live up to my own high standards, and opportunities to meet and connect with some amazing educators. I regret that I was not able to attend the virtual banquet, but it would seem contradictory to skip class to accept the Student of the Year award. Please accept this statement as a token of my gratitude. Thank you all. I'd like to congratulate Brandon on being named the 2020 ALPS Student of the Year. And this is a picture of Brandon holding his award that we mailed to him. And as being chosen as this year's Student of the Year, he was also awarded a $500 scholarship from our unit. So we just want to congratulate him and thank him for all of the hard work and dedication that he's put into working toward his degree. So now I will move it on over to Kim, and she can talk about our Faculty of the Year.
Good afternoon. I'm going to introduce our ALPS Faculty of the Year, which is Mary Chesnut, a faculty member in Library Informatics. Mary is actually on the call with us, so she'll be able to give her words in just a moment, but she was actually nominated by 2 students. From Krisha Hinkle, she said, Mary's classes are fresh and conducive for application beyond the classroom. Her ability to convey the history of information along with critical investigation and source verification directly increased my ability to apply my knowledge in other areas and disciplines, which positively impacted my academic growth. She was also nominated by Rita Baker, who says she was very instrumental in building her confidence and belief in herself that she could finish the degree. She always answered my questions quickly and was very patient and understanding. I'm currently a senior with just a handful of classes to go, and I don't believe I would have been able to achieve this goal without her assistance and patience in my first year. So Mary, would you like to say a few words?
Sure. I'm very touched by what you just read, Kim, so trying to get myself together here. I would just like to say how grateful that I am to be with such wonderful people in this Zoom meeting and to have been recognized in this way. I also want to congratulate Brandon. Brandon made the comment in his statement that the world is not built for students like him, but I would say that our NKU world definitely is built for students just like him, and I'm really proud of that. I just love working with all students, but I particularly have a place in my heart for the adult students, the adult learners, because I know what they're going through. I was starting my master's program when I was 36 years old. I had a family, I was working full time, and I remember how challenging that was. So the thing that I have found, I work with a number of adult learners in the Library Informatics program, and the thing that I can say about just about every one of them is adult learners are committed. They are so focused on getting their degree and doing it in a quality way. They are students that I can rely on to always do the very best work, to take it very seriously, and they add so much to the conversations, to the discussion boards, to everything that they do. So this is a great honor for me. I'm very humbled, but very grateful to work with such wonderful people. Thank you to everyone in your office, the Adult Learner Programs and Services. I know you all do so much for the campus, and I really appreciate all you do for our adult learners. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Mary. Congratulations, it's very deserving. All right, I think we'll move on to the next portion.
All right, so congratulations again to Brandon and Mary. We're extremely proud of you, and thank you for all that you do for ALPS and for all of our adult students on campus. So now we're going to go ahead and kind of switch gears and turn our attention to the 2020 induction into Alpha Sigma Lambda National Honor Society. On behalf of Alpha Sigma Lambda, we welcome you as candidates for membership and congratulate you on your academic achievement.
Alpha Sigma Lambda was founded in 1946 by Dr. Roland B. Posey, Dean of University College at Northwestern University. Dr. Posey founded the society to honor those dedicated adult students who, while adroitly handling their life's responsibilities, achieve and maintain high scholastic standards.
So let's take a moment to discuss the history of Alpha Sigma Lambda at NKU. So as you can see, we are the new Kappa Pi chapter, and we were chartered in 2008 with 23 members. To date, we have inducted 216 students into New Kappa Pi with 166 graduates, and today we will be inducting 31 adult learners into New Kappa Pi. And the picture that you see, these were just a few of our New Kappa Pi inductees from last year's banquet. So as Amy said earlier, we would love to have your pictures. That way we can, potentially use for next year's banquet. Before you're given membership or given an opportunity to take the pledge of membership, it is but fitting that the qualities expected of you as participants in our society, also its aims and ideals, be explained to you. We will now outline for you the significance of our motto as indicated by the 3 Greek letters, Alpha, Sigma, Lambda. The Greek letters Alpha, Sigma, and Lambda, which form the name of our society, have a special meaning. Alpha is the first letter in the Greek alphabet, therefore it stands for first. The letter Sigma corresponds to the letter S and is symbolic of scholarship. Lambda corresponds to the letter L and denotes leadership. Thus, Alpha Sigma Lambda forms the framework of our motto, which is first in scholarship and leadership. Scholarship may be defined as advanced study in some special field, but this definition does not give consideration to the qualities of the scholar. True scholars humbly realize that learning is a continuing process and are keenly aware of their own inadequacies. They are never convinced of the finality of their findings and are dedicated to the task of seeking truth, no matter where it lies. Leadership is the activity of influencing people to cooperate in achieving some common goal or objective. It is the quality which urges people to pull together as one, yet allows them to contribute when retaining their uniqueness as individuals. Alpha Sigma Lambda desires of its members a continuing effort to cultivate the important qualities of leadership, a sense of purpose, enthusiasm, energy, integrity, decisiveness, and technical mastery. As candidates for membership, you now understand the scholarship and leadership for which Alpha Sigma Lambda stands. Kim, will you please explain the significance of the open book, the lighted Roman lamp, and the burning torch, which are displayed on our key?
In the upper right quadrant of our key is an open book, which symbolizes the love of knowledge. Love of knowledge is different from knowledge itself. Knowledge alone is narrow and limited, while the love of knowledge is broad, seeking everywhere further relationships which give meaning to time, place, culture, and history. It is our belief that men and women who aspire to the broad spirit of learning, this love of knowledge, will seek to catch the fullness of life even in the midst of their busy utilitarian pursuit of special knowledge. In the lower left corner of the key is a lighted Roman lamp. For centuries, this has been the symbol of wisdom. Wisdom is based on knowledge, but it is more than knowledge. It is characterized by the open mind and by readiness to decide, as truth may point the way, without prejudice or passion. Extending vertically through the center of the key is a burning torch, the symbol of life. It is displayed on our badge because we believe that the love of knowledge and the pursuit of wisdom are the cornerstone on which life itself should be constructed. We have before us the challenge to be mindful of the ideals toward which we strive, to gain not only knowledge, but also the love of knowledge, to prepare us to not only specialists, but also accomplished human beings, to appreciate the relationships which our vocations bear to life as a whole, to keep open minds, to give our best thoughts to the whole of life, and to discipline our spirits to a better understanding of the world in which we live. So at this time, we're going to recognize this year's new Kappa Pi inductees into Alpha Sigma Lambda. And as I read these names, please forgive any mispronunciations. Tika Adakari, Rita Baker, Jessica Bevel, Randy Brunel, Christina Birchfield, Hillary Cottle, Alexis Cummings, Anna Daly, Linda DeLuca, Elizabeth Dubovsky, Cameron Fay, Jamie Field, Sarah Fox, Jessica Harris, Jennifer Harwig, Gwendolyn Hibden, Brittany Hollingsworth, Kevin Klug, Don Lemons, Emily Miller, Shannon Morgan, James Orsina, Matt Preedy, Eric Rayleigh, Hannah Ross, Precious Sarver, Haley Shuttlecotty, Christopher Stout, Courtney Thompson, Amanda Turner, and Jillian Willoughby. As new inductees into Alpha Sigma Lambda, you will receive your certificate, membership card, and honor cords in the mail. Sarah's displaying the honor cords. You have heard the aims and ideals of our society and the qualifications expected of you. Now it is time to administer the Pledge of Membership.
Inductees, if you would like, you now have the opportunity to repeat after me. I promise to uphold the ideals and further the aims of Alpha Sigma Lambda, believing that by so doing, I shall increase my value to my college and to my community. I welcome you to membership in Alpha Sigma Lambda. Congratulations. Yay! On this ceremonial occasion, let us resolve that its significance shall not be of the day or the hour, that it should be connected not with experiences, but with sincerities. That as we go forth, we will strive more earnestly than ever before to make the love of learning and the pursuit of wisdom the companion and guide of life. We ask that you treasure this association, remembering what it signifies. In return, Alpha Sigma Lambda extends to you all the privileges and honors of membership. On behalf of the present members, I extend to you sincere congratulations.
If you would like more information on Alpha Sigma Lambda, you can visit their website. It's on the screen. Or if you would like any of the new inductees would like to purchase ASL merchandise or stay up to date, you can check out their website for more information and follow them on social media.
So as we all here in this meeting consider ourselves adults, we understand that this time of day can be, especially if you have children, the witching hour between this point and dinner time. So our aim was to make this as quick and succinct as we can, but yet being able to spend some good time celebrating your achievements. So once again, I want to thank Sarah and Kim for doing a wonderful job with this ceremony. And congratulations to our ALPS Student of the Year, Brandon Wheeler, and our ALPS Faculty of the Year, Mary Chesnut. And congratulations to all of you recent ASL inductees. I'm inspired by each and every one of you. You have made working, tending to family, and going to school all while during a global pandemic seem easy. However, we know that it's anything but easy. We want you to know that ALPS is always here for you as new obstacles emerge. Because we've dedicated our careers to you, it is our goal to see that you rise above these obstacles and that you reach your success in life. Please, as I said earlier, share your honors with all you can. You have received some great honors. As I said, you're in the top 20% of the adult students currently enrolled at NKU. You never know, it may just inspire someone just like you to pursue their dreams. So stay well, thank you again, congratulations, and have a great night. And if you've taken any pictures during this ceremony, please email them to us at alps@nku.edu so we can continue the celebration. Right, thank you,
everyone.
have a great night.